This is Zootopia 2, and this is it in LEGO. And today I'm building all the main characters from the most popular Disney animation movies out of LEGO. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, I'm going to recreate all the most iconic scenes from these movies. Anyways, LEGO. So Zootopia 2 just came out, and I was feeling extra hoppy. So I went online and bought a whole bunch of illegal Zootopia minifigures that were recently released. Purchased. And while I waited for them, I decided it was a good time to go watch the movie. Yo, it's Flash. Yes! Amazing! Cinema. And my favorite character was still Flash.
Flash, 100-yard dash. Need to get across town, ignore the laws.
No problem.
And when I went home to order a bunch of new Zootopia sets, I realized there aren't any. So we're gonna have to do the next best thing. And since one of the biggest scenes from the movie is the mansion party, I decided to buy the $350 X Mansion. Now all I have to do is build it in a Flash. Alright, and we're done. And the first thing I did was remove all the superheroes, because we don't need those. And I want to unpack and build all of them, and then build my own custom characters. And now it's time to crack open our new Zootopia minifigures. And we have a lot of them. But we're gonna start off with this one, which looks like Judy Hopps. Alright, let's crack open this fella. Yo! Yo, that torso looks so good. Bro, that is a great looking bunny. And then we just gotta snap in this arm over here, and then we also have to put in a hand, and then we gotta snap in another arm with another hand, and then we gotta just attach this torso to this base, and she also comes with an accessory, and the last thing I of course have to add is the head. Her accessory is this police badge, by the way. Yo, she looks sick! This is way better than the last Judy Hopps I built. And lastly, I gave her a carrot, because of course she really likes carrots. Jersey boy, why are you dressed like a carrot? Hey, pal, don't worry about it. Hey, what's going on? All right, Judy Hopps minifigure gets a 10 out of 10. Now the next one I want to unpack is gonna be Wild. Specifically, Nick Wilde. Well, we have to open it. Boom. Yo, look at his floral shirt. That's so modern and fancy. Anyway, we gotta click in his arm and his hands. Then we gotta click in his other arm and his other hand. And the last thing I need to tag on is the head. Oh yeah, and he also comes with that jumbo elephant popsicle.
Pops, Mr.
Wild. Nick Wilde.
But it's like the smaller version. Gotta be honest, kind of concerned about this one. That face is definitely not doing it for me. Yeah, furries, please stay away from Nick. But his shirt looks cool. It's a cool printed guy with like toe prints. Is that toes? Yeah, they don't wear shoes. Or Judy has like a version of a shoe on.
Oh my god, a viper! A window viper.
All right, Nick's getting an 8 out of 10. The face is weird, and I'm putting him here. Bro, why is he shorter? What the heck? Anyway, I'm grabbing our next pack, and we're cracking it open. And it's Flash Slothmore. I think that's his last name anyway. Imagine like a human being named like John Humanmore. Okay, that's cursed. All right, so I guess we have to just connect this in. Nope, that's upside down. Connect this here. Oh, sweet. All right, the next thing I have to do is clip in an arm, clip in another arm. Then we have to put in a hand and another hand. And the last thing I have to clip on is the head. Blech. He looks so slothed out right now. And he also comes with a mug. You want it when? Question mark? Yeah, he looks super detailed. He even has a tie with a little star on it. But since this is Zootopia 2, you know what he needs to have? His red race car.
Hey, Flash, 100-yard dash.
And guess what? Lego made one. Awesome! Now I just gotta open this bad boy and build it. Whee! Yo, is that a paper bag? I've never seen that in a Lego set before. We gotta open this, what the heck? Why is this one paper, but all the other ones are plastic? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We gotta build Flash's race car. We gotta open all these bags, and then we're gonna open up the instructions, and we have to build this guy. All right, we have the legs, the torso, the head, and the cell phone. Wow, he's reminding me of someone. Oh yeah, we forgot to put on his hair. Get out of here, this is Flash's car. And hopefully it'll have enough room to fit the whole gang. All right, now this is like gonna be the base of the car, and then we gotta put in all the axles for the wheels. We put one over here and one over here, and we're just gonna fill the rest of them. We got this, and we're just gonna fill out the rest of him. And the first portion of the car we're building is the back side, and I guess we're gonna work our way up by putting in these pieces. We cut this scene down, by the way. I'm just filming the whole build experience, because why not? And building this is actually super fun. All right, and now we gotta make the special siding for the car. Oh yeah. All right, and then we're gonna click this in, and we're gonna click this in. And then I think we were supposed to add these on, which, oops, I forgot. And I think I did that wrong, actually. Yeah, okay, I think these are supposed to go on this way. It's okay, that's why they're Lego. You can make mistakes. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Get out of here, Flash. All right, put this here, click. And then we gotta do the sides. Sweet. This, and we got this, boom. This here and this here. And then we have the steering wheel. And I think by now it's a fair enough time to put Flash at the front seat. And we build it around him, which would be cool. All right, pal, lock in, because we're gonna finish building. Oh, and there's the windshield. All right, now all I gotta do is do this whole backside with, of course, Flash still in there. Yo, it's got these like back fins. What the hey? All right, let's finish him. All right, we just gotta lock in this. Oh, yo, we got the lights in the front. It also comes with a sponge and soap for you to put on the car. I wonder how long it would take him to clean. And the last thing I have to build is the front bumper. All right, click. Oh yeah, right, I have to do the wheels. Oh, we're gonna be like Luigi with this one.
Flash, 100-yard dash.
No problem.
Yes! Oh no, Flash, come on. Hey, watch where you're driving. All right, anyways, we have to open our next figure. And we're going to do, I think that's Chief Bogo. Yo, this is looking so epic. What the? This is the weirdest figurehead I've ever seen. Yeah, it's definitely Bogo. First, I gotta clip in this arm, other arm, and this hand over here. I don't like that he's not a big fig, by the way. So the first thing we have to do is attach this, I think. Yeah, no, wait, no, this. Oh, that's cursed. Oh wait, no, we're supposed to do this. See, these little pegs go in there, and then the horns go over here. Oh, okay. And then he comes with a cell phone that he can dial 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Wait, what was before 7? Oh, right, 6. Okay, so Bogo, I'm giving like a 6. Like, he looks okay. He's got like the hoof prints, which is cool. And he's got like the printing and everything and the police badge. I just think he's not properly proportioned. And his face looks a little weird, but I just think the whole thing looks weird, to be honest. Like, it just doesn't feel right. Judy and Nick are already kind of weirdly proportioned. But you know what? We'll still leave him down here with the squad. And I want to grab our next character. And why don't we do this one? I think that's Dawn Bellwether. Yo, this is gonna be the craziest minifig I've ever built. Bro, she comes with a book. A book! I think that's because she's a nerd. Bro, are these minifigure glasses? What the hey? You know who needs glasses? My friend Walter. Hey, I don't need glasses. I could see just fine. Then why are you squinting? Fine, I need glasses. Give them to me. Oh, I'll go put them on. Hey, these look pretty good. Okay, now we just have to build Dawn. Yo, look at that custom print. That's crazy. She has a Zootopia button. All right, we gotta clip in her hands and her other hand and arm and hand. Sweet. All right, and then we do get this head that's missing a face. I hate this. This looks so cursed. All right, well, we can fix that with this part over here. Boom. Oh, okay. She actually looks kind of great, but she needs her glasses, right? Wait, where'd she go? Hey, it looks like she found her glasses. Wait, Walter, what happened? Oh, he's not gonna be waking up anymore. What do you mean he's not gonna be waking up? He's having a bad dream. Bro, I hate animal puns. All right, and there's a little area up here. I think that would be suitable for the temporary mayor of Zootopia. Oops, that was very temporary. All right, I'm giving her her book too, because I feel like she needs it. Sweet, okay. Next we need another mayor. And how about her predecessor, Mayor Lionheart? All right, let's crack this boy open. Aw, this is gonna be great. Yo, he's got the lion suit, and he probably should be bigger, but like honestly, this one might be more proportional. All right, we got a snap in his hand, we got a snap in his other hand, we got a snap in his mane, and lastly, I have to snap in his face. Yo, look at this boy. And he's a pretty charming looking guy. I give him a 10 out of 10. Oh right, he's a criminal. Get him, cops. I got him. All right, guys, take him away. Wait. He did nothing wrong. He was just trying to save Zootopia. What about all those animals he imprisoned? Well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Take him away. All right, now those were mostly Zootopia 1 variants, but it's time to build some Zootopia 2 ones, including this Zootopia 2 version of Nick. Yo, and he also comes with glasses. All right, we're gonna tag in this arm and tag in this arm. And then we gotta do a hand. All right, that's one hand, and then this is the other one. And then we have the head. I actually wanna try these glasses on. Do they even fit? How are these supposed to go on? Yeah, that doesn't work. All right, figure itself is pretty cool. He has a pink shirt, white pants, and he's a foxy body. But I'm still giving him like a 7 just because he can't wear the glasses. Like, what the heck? Why have glasses if you can't wear them? I bet I could wear them better. Wait, let's actually try this for a second. Okay, well, they fit around my neck. Wait, do they fit around Nick's neck? All right, let's just do this. Okay, actually, I'm gonna give him an 8. They fit around his neck. That's better than nothing. All right, now we have one more figure before I build Gary to Snake and all the other new characters from the movie. So let's see what's in this pack. I'm pretty sure that's another Judy variant. Sweet. All right, we have a torso, we have an arm, and we have another arm, then we have a hand and another hand. Oh, sweet. All right, and then she comes with the same head as the other one, but this time she comes with this really cool radio. I don't know, does she hold it like this? I don't remember her having a radio that intense in the movie, but the whole jacket deal looks good. Solid 9 out of 10. Bro, you can even see her toes better this time. Does she have a bunny tail? No. Where's her bunny tail? Aw, they're such a cute couple. Look at them. They should say I love you. But why didn't they say it in the movie? Now, one of the new main characters in the movie is this snake, Gary the Snake. And LEGO's made a couple different versions of snakes in the past, like this one and like this one. And neither of them look anything like Gary. And I definitely don't want to use those Lego Chima snakes, because, you know, yeah, ew. So I have to go to my park collection, and lucky for me, I have an idea. Now, what happens when you combine one of these cylinders with one of these jumpers? Well, you get this. Or if you plug it in this way, you get this. But what if you kept adding? This seems like a pretty effective way to make the body of a snake, but head-wise, it's a little tougher. So for his head, I had to grab my minifig of Roadrunner. We're just gonna take off his feather and then put the head onto the snake. Or I'm sorry, the snake. And there's our version of Gary. By the way, I tried a version of this with Kermit's head, it didn't work. It is a good instance of it not being easy being green. Oh wait, there's one more thing I wanna add. The end to his tail. I'm actually really proud of this build and giving it a 9 out of 10, and we're gonna wrap him around Judy. Yo, let's go, squad. All right, who's next? Now, the next character I want to build is the newest Disney twist villain, Paulbert Linksley. And for him, we have to go to my minifigure collection. And I'm going to use as a base for him this Bugs Bunny, because the cheeks and the ears are kind of similar. All right, now the first thing I need to get him is some pants. He has these plain brown pants, which I just grabbed from the collection and snapped on. All right, let's do one of these dark pairs of pants. Okay, at least he has pants now. All right, next I need to replicate his green shirt with those cool stripies on them. Yo, I think we have the perfect one. So we have blue, pink, whatever those colors are, and green. Oh, there it is. We just gotta switch out the hands. Oh, look, this green shirt's in the wrong place, but it has the right hand color, so we're gonna steal them. Sweet, I put it in the right place. All right, yeah, he doesn't want yellow hands. That would be weird. I gotta say, I'm a little tired of twist villains in Disney movies. All right, let's snack this on. All right, torso off, this torso on, and boom, we have a Bugsy version of Paulbert. But he's missing something. He went around trying to kind of poison everyone in the movie, so I gave him this little piece. This will be like his poison thing, and he could totally go up to people and, you know, Now the next character I want to make is a brand new one who replaced the last two mayors, and it's Mayor Winddancer. He kind of sounds like Joe from Family Guy.
Justice is dead, I say.
And for his base, I'm going to use this black suit I got from Fisk for the Marvel Big Figs, and I'm giving him these brown fists, like this one and this one. The next thing I just have to do is build a horse head, and we're going to start here, do this one, and we're gonna do this one, and then I think the next thing I have to do is the eyes. I'm gonna do this one here, I'm gonna do this one here, and then we have the horse ears, and we're gonna add this little white just because it creates some color diversity. And lastly, he has this beautiful gold mane that I'm gonna represent with these pieces. Oh shoot, I think we need to make his neck higher. All right, and there he is. Bro, he looks like he could blow bubble gum. I don't know how I feel about this. He looks more like Scrat from Ice Age. Anyway, since he's a new mayor, I know where I want to put him. Right up on the balcony. Yes, let's go. Yo, he fits surprisingly well with everyone else. And out of all the other mayors that we've opened, he's probably the worst looking one here. Well, here anyway. In the movie, he actually looks nice. But he's probably the best mayor. And to be honest, he still wasn't that great. So let's build someone who is. Specifically, Nibbles Maple Stick. She's this podcaster who knows the truth. And for her base, we're going to use...
I'm the Joker, baby!
Yeah, that's a weird base, right? Don't worry, we're also gonna use Taz to build her. All right, so first we're going to use Taz's legs and tail, and then we're going to use this torso, maybe take off some hands. Oh yeah, and we gotta slip in some new hands with gloves. Then you might be wondering what I'm gonna use for the head, and it's Chip. I mean, come on, it's perfect. He has the little giant tooth, he has the ear, like bro, it's perfect, come on. The torso I know isn't perfect, but it kind of matches her. And then since she has a lamp accessory, I got a Lego one. So now she could hang out with the main boys and Gary and maybe stop Mr. Langsley. All right, we're gonna put her right over here, and they're slowly phasing in with these guys over here, but it's still like a whole Zootopia 2 squad. Now next in the movie, since Chief Bogo was kind of taken out by the snake, Captain Hogbottom became pretty prominent, and I want to build him as a Lego. And I took another one of these big fig Captain America torsos, slipped this piece on, and then got to work building my hog face, so that way it kind of looks like this ugly pig. I was gonna use Miss Piggy, but she wouldn't have liked that. I'll put this here, this here. All right, that kind of looks like Pumbaa. And we're just gonna tag this on. And it's legit Officer Hogbottom. Honestly, not a fan. So Officer Hogbottom can stay right over here. The last character I have to build is Jesus. And for their base, I'm using this cowboy minifig. And can you blame me? It's a cool minifig. Since Jesus is a lizard, I got this dragon tail from one of the collectible minifigures. And we're just gonna click it in and then keep the main torso here. What we are gonna take out is the hands and the head. And we're gonna replace it with my favorite Muppet, Kermit the Frog. Yay! He's not actually my favorite Muppet, by the way, Swedish Chef is. Anyway, we gotta take off his head, and his hands, nah, he could keep his legs. All right, and we're gonna pop in this hand, pop in this one, and then I need to give him the hat back. Oh yeah, and he wouldn't be complete without a beer bottle. A bottle of liquor. Sweet. Honestly, this is one of the more random looking characters from this movie, but it's not the most random. And I'm honestly just gonna put him over here by Flash's crash. I don't crash. And like that, we have all the Zootopia minifigures from Zootopia 1 and 2 in minifigure form that you could ever want. But if there are more that you want, then watch this video over here, because I probably built them in there. This is a basic Lego Stitch, and today I'm going to collect, craft, and construct every Lilo and Stitch Lego set and recreate iconic scenes from the movie, and even unbox some mystery minifigures. So don't drop your ice cream and Lego. Now the brand new Lilo and Stitch movie just came out, and I immediately headed to the Lego store to buy all the Lilo and Stitch sets ever made. Well, the ones they had there anyway. I spent a good chunk of money there, but they didn't have them all. So I went online and copped some on eBay. And I gotta go to my mailbox to grab it. And this is a Disney minifigure pack. It could potentially come with any one of these minifigures, but we're hoping that it's Stitch. But it should be Stitch. It is Stitch. All right, we got his legs, his torso, his head. Now I still want to build the rest of the Lilo and Stitch sets, but before I could, I head to the movie theater to go see the live action remake for some inspiration. It was super fun, and my personal favorite part was Stitch's laugh. Now I bet you thought that Stitch minifigure was the only CMF one ever made. And you're wrong, because there's another one with 4 arms. No, not those 4 arms, 4 arms. This one is Experiment 626 and it came out in 2023. A whole 7 years after the first one. And 1 year after that, LEGO made its first official Stitch set. So I ought to get cracking. And it's a Brickheads of him. There's a line of LEGO sets that only costs $10 and you can build so many different characters in LEGO. And this one is peak. The build is cool and has a stripe pattern on the back and he's very blocky. Now for this next bit, I have to go to the beach. And then I got on a plane to Hawaii. No, that's not actually gonna happen. I'm staying in Florida for this one. Beach looks exactly the same. And I started to get to work on our next set, Stitch. So let's build it.
So, it started raining, so we're just gonna finish building Stitch in here.
And we can put that in, and it's sunny out again. So let's take him outside. Hey look, he's also got some ice cream. And he's got a whole Hawaiian shirt deal going on, and a little flower on his head. So me and Stitch vibed on the beach for the rest of the day, and now we have to build the next Lilo and Stitch set. So let's build. The next set that came out in 2025 is their beach house. Yeah, that one from the movie. It has a ton of iconic scenes in it. And we finally got some new characters that aren't Stitch, although we did get him too. But we finally got Lilo. No, I'm not counting that one that came in the Disney Magic set. This Lilo has 2 faces, this one's my favorite, a new toe print, and even a flower you could put in her hair.
She's touching me.
I'm not touching you.
You're touching me.
Not touching.
Touching me.
It's free air. Ew!
She also has her doll Scrump, who's a full-on minifigure. What's this dude's issue? This dude's funky looking. As well as Nani, Lilo's very responsible older sister who takes care of her.
This did not go well.
Oh, was that Mr. Bubbles? Mr. Buggles is a super secret government agent and also a social worker. And by far the most epic minifigure in the set might be David. He gets a guitar, a surfboard with a hidden Mickey on it, and even some torches that are lit up from both sides so that he can basically be Darth Maul.
At last we will have revenge.
Oh yeah, and we got a new Stitch. This one's darker than the other 2 apparently. It also has this cute little Stitch drawing at the corner of the box, and this whole set costs $90, which actually isn't bad. The first thing I had to build from this set is the little hover taxi for after Stitch got literally fried trying to save Lilo. This little red ship has a seat for Lilo, a seat for Stitch, and nobody else. And then we have the house. Yeah, this house, based on the one that Lilo and Nani lived in. Before you know it. Inside the house, there's a living room with this record player like the one that Lilo uses to listen to Elvis music. He ain't nothing but a hound dog. And there's also this jar of pickles with all of Lilo's friends.
My friends need to be punished.
There's also this kitchen/laundry room area, but unlike in the movie, you cannot fit the small child into the washing machine, which I'll be honest was a little disappointing. And inside the kitchen, there's also a stove with something on it burning, and this fridge with a mildly disturbing drawing of a small child. Then if you go upstairs, there's this crate for Stitch to sleep in. I think it was a pineapple crate. And then there's also a bed for Lilo, where next to it is this cool sticker wall featuring all these different characters from the movie, including the shirtless ice cream man. Yeah, that shirtless ice cream man. Another special detail was this book, The Ugly Duckling. And Stitch was always reading this in the movie, and just like Stitch, the ugly duckling got lost. And you know who else is lost? Everyone who doesn't hit that subscribe button. Yeah, you heard me. Hit that subscribe button. We also got a Pleakley and Jumba family photo. Just wish they were in the set. And wait a minute, why is there a Mulan poster in Nani's room? Oh, probably because it's actually there in the movie. Good job, LEGO, that's a great detail. I actually wanted to take some of the minifigures from this set to the beach to go surfing. And we could test out if their surfboards actually float. So first I had Stitch try to catch some waves. Oh yeah, catch some waves, Stitch. Here comes the big wave. Where'd he go? Did we just lose Stitch? I guess now he is Ohana with the sea. That's sad. All right, let's have Nani try surfing. All right, she seemed to make it out alive. We did get some pretty cool action shots though. But there's still one more Lilo and Stitch set missing. And no, it's not that Disney Magic one that has the Lilo minifigure. It's another one. And I think it just got here. What's that? Is that like a pink Stitch? Angel. All right, let's build it. So this is a cool pink girl version of Stitch. She has all these hearts coming out of her head and a butterfly in her stomach, literally. And she also has these tentacle things coming out of her head. I'm not entirely sure what they do. I wonder if she was also made by Joomba. I honestly wonder if Stitch has even met her yet. Hey, I think Stitch is pretty nervous.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
No, Stitch, just say hi.
How?
And that's literally all the Lilo and Stitch Lego sets ever made. You're forgetting something. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Yes you are. Nope, that's it. Ohana means family, and family means nobody gets left behind. I'm not spending $100 on one minifigure. But family, no, but you have to. There's already a Lilo in the main set. It's a different one. What is this, clickbait? No, fine, I'll go get it. I don't want to spend $100 on a minifigure. Not again. Little sand in here from earlier. I don't want to go. That's $100 I'm not getting back.
Hey!
All right, let's build it, I guess. All right, here's the Magic of Disney Lego set with the giant overlord of Disney himself, Mickey Mouse. It's actually a pretty fun build. He's surrounded by his minions like those magic broomsticks from Fantasia, Pinocchio's dad, Geppetto.
You have to rescue your father from the belly of the whale.
We also got the
Under the sea.
on Pride Rock, Tales Old as Time, blah, 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 it's Belle, and we don't talk about him. And finally, we have Lilo, the first version of her in Lego, actually. She actually has hair that looks a little closer to Nani's, with a pink flower in it, and her legs are more like a printed on 1x2 brick, but she still has a whole floral print, like in the movies. I honestly think this set was a giant excuse by Lego designers to put a bunch of minifigures and characters that Lego hadn't made yet, which is ironic because since it's come out, we've gotten a lot of them in some pretty giant sets. Looking at you, Belle. And that's every set. No, a keychain is not a Lego set. That doesn't count. But yeah, when I was in the Lego store, I actually asked if they had it, and they literally had it in this box. So I did get the Stitch keychain too. And now that we built all those sets, we should unbox some of these Mystery Stitch minifigures. And I think they just got here. That was quick. Do not open. I wonder why. Maybe it's because experimental unit 626 is in here, or some other Lego, Stitch characters. All right, we're gonna open it up. Ooh, and they even come in blind bags. Our first Stitch minifigure. Remember, Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind. So we're not gonna be leaving any of these sealed shut. And it looks like we have our first Stitch. And I think this is the Experiment 626 variant of him. Gotta squeeze his head on first. Ooh, that's a tight fit. Give him some arms. And then of course we gotta give him some hands. Oh no way, and he comes with a blaster. Comes with 2 blasters. What? Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Experiment 626 had a red jumpsuit. That's the one Lego made officially anyway. I could be wrong. Honestly, out of the 2 of these, I still think the red one's better. Maybe because he has the 2 arm molds, so he gets more hands than the Experiment 626 that's orange. But that doesn't make him bad at all. It is still a super detailed minifigure, and it has toe printing. Look at that. Bro's got toes. Actually, if you can subscribe with your toes, I bet you can. All right, I'm giving Experimental 626 a solid 9 out of 10. It's a really good figure, minus the missing arms. All right, the next minifigure we're going to grab is going to be in here, and it's an another blind bag, and I think these are all gonna be some type of Stitch. So we're gonna keep going. Ooh, wait a minute. Is that Angel? Okay, so it's like this purpley Angel, which I'm pretty sure Angel is pink. Someone can correct me that down below. I was not a huge fan of the sequel Lilo and Stitch movies. I'll be honest with you. I know that's like against the law to say for some people, but I'm gonna say it. And yeah, her build accessory is some roses and also some ice cream. It's kind of like the ice cream that guy from Lilo and Stitch 1 had that, you know, kept falling and melting. Oh, poor bro. I'm gonna give this one a solid 7 out of 10. It's pretty good. All right, next blind bag. Here we go. Oh, it looks like a kind of regular normal Stitch. I'm actually excited we got this because I'm kind of curious to compare it to the official Stitch that's normal. Came out almost 10 years ago, which is crazy. All right, so a couple interesting accessories with him. So he's cool, he's definitely a darker blue. He comes with a little rose, which I guess he's supposed to give to Lilo, which is cute. And then he also comes with a bottle because they treat him like a baby. Now, compared to the official Stitch, this one is definitely a little more textured out, a little more cartoony. And I think this one actually probably gets a 10 for a Stitch minifigure. Because another thing he has that the other one doesn't is he has opposable legs. So he could actually, you know, sit down, which this one just, you know, can't, which is sad. And this one also has a decent back printing that goes on to the actual legs. I don't think this one does. Yeah, no, this one, the tail is still a part of it. And also you'll notice there's a bit of a discoloration between the legs and the torso, which is interesting. This one doesn't have that. And it also has printing on the full wraparound top of the ear, as to where this one, it's kind of misprinted. So Lego actually, grant you this is a 10-year difference, but I think that the new one is better, which is a little concerning. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna give him a 10 out of 10. Anyway, let's get into the next blind bag. All right, I am so excited for this next one. I don't think we're gonna get a Lilo in here, but if we do, that would be cool. All right. Ooh. What? That low-key looks like the torso that the Beast wore. And you know, like Beauty and the Beast? I don't know, small movie. Not many people have heard of it. But wait, is it like a Stitch version of him? Okay, we got the hand on. Let's get the other hand on. All right, and then we could get the head on, I guess. And it's the same head that we just did. Shoot, one sec. There's a hand stuck in his head. See that? That's an issue. Oh, shoot. I might have to fetch that out with like a razor blade. Sweet, we got it off. All right, now it should be nice and easy to put it on. Yes, yes, we got Beast Stitch, but he's like elegant Beast Stitch. Those are not words I thought I would put together. And he comes with blasters. All right, so we got the full wraparound printing with the torso piece, and the printing is actually pretty well aligned on this one too. I asked my friend Alex specifically what this was from, and he sent me this weird Funko Pop, which I guess is where it comes from, and this thing's low-key disturbing. So I'm gonna give this like a solid 5 out of 10. It's a weird choice, still really cool, and still has the wraparound printing, a very high quality minifigure. And here's everyone we got so far. I want you guys to comment by the end of this video which of these is going to be your favorite, and also if you're excited for the Lilo and Stitch movie, and if I should do more Lilo and Stitch videos, because that's why I'm doing this, so to see if I should actually buy the new sets. Huh. Yo, is this like a Steamboat Willie Stitch? Like the... Yeah, that one. All right, let's build him. Ah, and interesting. He comes with a yellow ice cream. Not too sure why. And he comes with this silver trident. He's like the King Neptune or something. But yeah, I think this is, I'm gonna take out his hand accessories because I think they're weird. But it's like a gray Stitch that has like the Mickey Mouse pants. And it has full wraparound printing too. Look at that. With the belt and the pants and everything. And he's wearing shoes. Look at that. He's got shoes on. He's got them shoe johns on with the little like arch in the shoe and everything. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, definitely getting a 10 out of 10. 10 booms. All right, so we're gonna grab this next one, and I think we got 3 or 4 to go. So who's this next one gonna be? Oh, it's another angel, I think. Let's build it. All right, and here's Angel. I'm pretty sure it's Angel. I like I said, I don't like those movies. But this is another version of her. Now she's pink. I like this one way better, honestly, and it's a little more detailed with that little heart print. We got the toes, we got the back printing with a little braids, which is cool. I don't even think the other one had braids. No. Interesting. So that's cool. Fun fact, they're actually doing an official set of her soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that. All right, we're gonna put her over here. Next set. All right, we're gonna do it. Let's open it up. Gonna be another Stitch. Oh, whoa, what is the deal here? Oh, that is creepy. Oh, I don't like that. This is Robot Stitch. What is Robot Stitch? All right, we're gonna place him down. We're gonna like Darth Vader his arms together, and then we're gonna put in his hands. Speaking of Darth Vader, by the way, he comes with lightsaber. No, just kidding. He has these little clear blasters that you can put lasers into, which I've never seen this piece in clear before, so that's kind of neat. But honestly, I think it kind of hurts the figure. Look at this guy. Look how awesome he is. That's like a full robotic dude. Imagine if he had 4 arms. Like imagine this level of printing, but with these arms. Oh, that would be so cool. Yo, and he's got the little braids back here too. I've never seen anything so detailed before. That's awesome. Oh, he's definitely getting a 10 out of 10. I love it. All right, and we got to get another figure. And this one is going to be interesting. I hope. It could be really boring. I don't know. Oh, wait, it's Ohana version of Stitch, or Hula Stitch, I guess. Wait a minute. I want to see the accessories. Oh, this is so cool. All right, so we got the hands and the arms. That's my least favorite thing to put on, I'll be honest. Which is separate from my favorite thing, which is the accessories. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so we got the full wraparound printing of the hula skirt with the little lei that he is wearing. The head print is basically the same. The only thing that's different is the torso and the legs, and he comes with a guitar, so he could jam out with all the other Stitches. But not only does he come with a guitar, he also comes with a maraca and an ice pop. He's got a maraca and an ice pop. That's so cool. This is a Lego man, and today we're going inside his brains to build all of his different emotions from the movie Inside Out in Lego. So stay tuned, because things are gonna get emotional. Anyways, Lego. Now first, if you haven't seen the movie Inside Out, it's a fun movie where all your emotions are actually little people that live inside your head. Like in the first movies, you have emotions like joy for when you're happy, anger for when you're angry, or sadness for when you're sad. And as you got older, your emotions got more mature and you would get more and more of them. Like in Inside Out 2 with anxiety or embarrassment. The movie's really cute and it shows you how you make memories and values. Now today I got some parts and I'm gonna be building all the emotions. Starting with joy. Now Lego already made a mini doll of joy and we're going to be doing a brick build. And the first thing I need to do is the torso. It's a very normal looking torso. Then we have to add on the legs and the other leg. Oh, and guess what? We have to add more green. Boom and boom. All right, now it's time to build the arms. But you can't have one arm, so we gotta do 2. But you wouldn't be able to stand unless you added feet. So we're going to add feet now. W feet. Now she's headless. That's not very good. So we have to build her a head. And that starts with, of course, a neck. It's gonna be a little hard to have a head without a neck. And now we have to build the head. All right, un, deux, and trois. Now we just have to do the other side. That's really creepy. All right, let's put a smile on that face. Still creepy. All right, now we gotta add eyes. Maybe that'll help with the creepiness. All right, that's helping a little bit, but not a lot. All right, let's add some hair. Now the back of the hair. That's not fitting. All right, second time's a charm. Still not fitting. That's an issue. All right, I fixed it. Boom, got a little bald spot there, but that's okay. I don't know why she has these weird holes sticking out the side of her head, and we just have all these extra pieces, I guess. Put those over here. And like that, you can connect the head and you have Joy from Inside Out with a bald spot. The build is honestly kind of lame. It kind of reminds me of the scene where she turns into a 2-dimensional character and it's like flat.
Bing bong's rocket makes you yell hooray, bing bong, who's touched everywhere, what's things on to say?
I'm gonna give this build a 5 out of 10. The next character we have is Anger, and I have to build him with these parts. Starting off, we have to build in some feet, because there's nothing worse than a legless Anger. Boom, now he has legs, but absolutely nothing else. That's not gonna work. All right, let's keep going. Boom, boom. All right, now he has a tie, but the tie is orange. His real tie is not orange. As you can see, it's red. Here's the minifigure of Anger. Now we gotta add arms. All right, now this next part is going to be where his teeth are going to go. And they legit take up like the entire part of his body. That's crazy. Now we just gotta do his eyes. Now he basically looks like Doodle Bob from SpongeBob. All right, it's eye time. We had to get these eyes specially printed out just for Anger. And they don't look terrible. Now we're gonna add a clip to his back because the next thing we're gonna do is really cool. We added all these clear orange pieces because we're gonna add a bunch of fire. Now you'll notice there's one stud empty and we still have that clip on the back. Now I'm gonna take this fire piece and we're gonna put it here. And here's Anger from Inside Out. This one looks a lot better than Joy, and I'm going to give a 7 out of 10.
Think positive.
Congratulations, San Francisco. You've ruined pizza. First the Hawaiians, and now you.
So far, we have made 2 of the emotions. Let's keep going. This next minifigure is Disgust. We're gonna start off with the feet once again. And now we got 2 sets of little legs. And we're gonna combine them. We're gonna do that and a little bit of this. Now we have a torso working. We just need to finish the dress, which Joy didn't have, by the way. We got that and we got this. Now that's a full-on dress. Now we just have to finish off the torso. All right, time to build the first arm. We gotta add the muscles in, you know, for added definition. And then we bring the boom with this one. Now we just need to do the other arm. Now this other arm's gonna be a little different. First, we gotta connect 2 studs, and then we gotta connect these 2 pieces. And then we connect them to the studs, and then we gotta smooth it out with these pieces. And that's, I guess, supposed to be an arm, which you could put like this. Next, we have to build the head. And this time I'm gonna keep it attached to the body. There's a tongue, gotta surround the tongue, doesn't fall out of her mouth. Almost time for the hair, but first we gotta get that weird looking face. This will never stop making me uncomfortable. Now it's time for the hair. Eyeball time. All right, that's epic. One sec, because now we just gotta add the back of the head so her tongue isn't sticking out the back, and maybe add some extra detailing. So there's a little curl right there. And boom, we have Disgust. Just don't ask her thoughts about broccoli.
Ew.
Hey, Disgust, what do you think about broccoli?
No way.
Disgust is gonna be the first one I have to give an 8 out of 10. Now the next emotion I'm a little afraid to show you because it's fear. You can tell because the purple color of the bricks. All right, let's go. First, we're gonna start by building the feet. All right, that's a whole leg. We gotta make room for another leg. So we're gonna add this other part. Now it's time to build the next leg. We're gonna start with a foot. Attach this piece on. An official Lego, might I add. All right, here we go. Boom, now we have the whole bottom half of Fear done. And the thing about him is you'll notice he's kind of crouching. So we're gonna put him down here. The next thing I have to build is the torso. And that's gonna be a little more complicated because I need to stack a lot of these boys. So we're gonna do that. We're making his black and white sweater that he wears in the movie. So it'll hopefully come out looking pretty snazzy. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are supposed to be his arms. We just gotta do the hands, and we're finally getting a little purple in there. This is the thing Fear is known for. And then we gotta put some studs on him because, you know, fingers. Let's go. All right, now we have a headless head of Fear. So we gotta stack to it. So we're gonna start with this piece. A little neck collar. Oh no. I don't like this. I don't even remember where to put it. All right, I finally fixed it. That's my bad. All right, now we get to add purple on the head. Let's go. We are moving up in the world, boys. All right, first piece down, second piece down. Now we gotta add some teeth to this sucker. Who here is scared of dentists? And this guy probably is, honestly. He has 2 teeth. Then we're gonna take this piece, and we're gonna add this, and we're gonna add this. Oh, yeah, and this. Oh, and by the way, for his hair, we're going to use the whip piece from Indiana Jones, but in black. That's so cool. Honestly, I was a little worried about this minifigure right now, which is funny because it's Fear, but now he's looking pretty good. Now we just gotta add the top half of teeth. And I'm missing one. Should we make Toothless Fear? Yeah, we'll see how that looks at the end, and then we could always add it later. But for now, we have to finish off the nose. Boop, got your nose. Okay, I'll put it back. Then we're gonna put these suckers here, and now we have the creepy eyes again, and a missing tooth. And I'm angling his eyes to like his unibrow. Oh nope, there's his nose again, because I want him to look afraid. I'd honestly be afraid too if I had a hairline like that. But don't worry, we're gonna fix it by making his hairline invisible. He was not having any of that. This is a very unstable minifigure. All right, 2 more. Boom, boom. All right, it looks like we have a fully completed Fear. Oh wait, we're missing something. Okay, that's not working. And he's falling apart. Also, I could put in 1 tooth. Is it even that important? Should I keep going? There we go. I got it in. We gotta try to attach this sucker back on. Oh no, I knocked the tooth out again. Now he just looks sad. All right, 1, 2, 2. Oh no, the tooth isn't staying. Stay in there. There we go. And we got this piece, and now we're good. All right, now just stay. Ready? Everything stay. No more breaking. Yes, that took way too long. All right, now we have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 emotions. Let's go. Fear is by far the most fragile. Yeah, I'm giving him like a 4. He was way too hard to build. The next character is a real handful. And we're gonna build this one a little faster. Now that was a quick build of most of Sadness. Now I just need to add her eyes. And they made these clear round pieces so that way you could just stick them on and put her eyeglasses in. Even though her eyes are outside the glasses, which doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Now this one's pretty cute, so I'm gonna have to give it a 6 out of 10. I'll leave her here to cope with that. All right, keep it to yourself, because I think we're done. That's pretty much everyone, right? Wait, what are the mind workers doing here?
Somebody press the red button. That means it's our time to come in.
Well, that went pretty well, all things considered. Wait, who's that? I think that's Anxiety. Uh-oh. All right, it's our first character from the red button scare, and it's Anxiety, so let's go. And I'm gonna start with the feet, and we also have to give Anxiety legs, because if she didn't have legs, she'd be really short. Those are some pretty spiffy legs. All right, and now to connect them. Boom, bottom half done. She also has a pretty thin torso, which is why this is only gonna be like 1 brick wide. Oh, of course we gotta add the arms. And now we gotta add the other arm. Boom, now we got a whole body going. Neck time. And before I put the head on, I want to connect all the teeth because there are a lot. Yeah, that's right. I'm using the middle one as an eye because I kind of ran out of studs with Fear. All right, time to attach the head. All right, here we go. We got the little cheek things, and we got this piece. And then, of course, we got to get the little, whatever those are called, and then the stud hopper. Oh, and how could I forget the hair? Anxiety does have some wild hair, which is kind of funny. All right, here we go. Boom. Then we gotta test these 3. 1, 2, 3. And unlike almost all the other characters, she has these little thin eyes. They're like googly eyes, honestly. We're gonna clip them in. All right, she's surprisingly accurate. Like, this is the official minifigure, and this looks pretty good, all things compared. I think this might be the first 10 out of 10 build. Hey, what's Anger doing back there? Oh no, it's an anxiety attack. The next emotion is going to be envy. Probably one of the emotions I cared the least about in the movie, but that's okay. We're gonna build her anyway. We're gonna start, of course, again with the feet, because I feel like it would be weird if they just didn't have feet. But then again, it would be weird if they didn't have a head either. And if I had to choose, I'd rather get their head. Click-a-dick. Click it up. Now we just get to add the hands. All right, Envy, here you go. Here's some hands. That's pretty cool. Now we gotta build the head. And then we attach to the back, and like that, you have a floating head. That's pretty neat. Now you just gotta add all these parts like this, and these. All right, now we're talking. That's looking more and more like an Envy. Hair time. Boom, now Envy has hair. Let's go. All right, it's eyeball time. We got eyes. By the way, if you could see this, smash that subscribe button. I know Anger's about to. There's Envy with, of course, her best pal Anxiety. I think this one's pretty cute and it's perfectly simple. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay, no, you're so right. We eat whatever, Valley. Woo!
All right, we're almost done, but I think we have some ennui to deal with. This one's definitely going to be pretty unique. All right, first we're using this 1x3 piece, and we're going to be putting that down, and then we're gonna put another one down. I don't know why they couldn't have just given me a 2x3. Anyways, we're gonna start stacking pieces like this, and it's gonna be almost done, and soon we're gonna have a dress. All right, that's pretty lame so far. Let's add these pieces. These are called stud hoppers, by the way. Boom, there's the dress. Now we gotta move up because Ennui's gonna be really tall apparently. And we're gonna have to do this as well. Ooh, and she's purple. I don't remember her being this purple, to be honest. All right, here we go. And we're gonna add in extra arms. Look at that, now she can T-pose. Whoa. All right, let's add on the hands. I don't like the way this feels. It feels creepy, very creepy. And she comes with a bag. I think this is supposed to be her iPad, but I could be wrong because, you know, she does carry around an iPad in the movie. Now it's time to build the head. So we're gonna take these and we're gonna clip this right here. And then we're gonna flip it over because this is gonna be her neck, which is odd. Now we're gonna attach this purple nose to her head, and then we're gonna stack these 2 bricks for her eyes. See coming together yet? All right, this is my favorite part because these eyes are really unique. One of them's a little funky looking though. I think she low-key got in a fist fight. Now we gotta give her some hair. All right, we're almost done. Now the only thing left I have to do is include this extra piece that resembles hair. All right, this one honestly gives me more questions than answers. I don't like it at all. I give it a 2. It hardly looks like an emotion, and it makes me want to be scared. Don't lie though, this is probably how you look watching this video right now. Is it? Comment if you're watching this on a phone or iPad. This last one is the biggest one yet, and it is embarrassment. So let's go. Now the first thing I built of his were pants, and now I have to add the shoes. And we gotta make them look shiny, so we gotta add these extra parts. And now we're adding the shoes. Next, we're adding the sweatshirt. But unlike in the movie, they don't leave room for his butt crack to show. That's a real thing that happened, by the way. All right, let's keep going. Boom. All right, he's getting pretty chunky. So let's make him chunkier. Let the chunk begin. It's bulking season. This is him before his winter arc. Subscribe if you're on your winter arc. Make sure to like the video if you're on your winter arc. All right, we're getting there, slow and steady like a turtle. You know, I've read The Tortoise and the Hare 100 times. You know who always comes in last? The hare. You thought I was gonna say the turtle. All right, now some pink is getting in there. We're seeing some character. Finally. You know what? I think we should add the eyes now. We're also going to add his little magenta piece up here. Now you might still be wondering, this doesn't really look like him. And you'd be right, because we still have some pieces to add. Like this, 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 and of course, this. Now we just have the 2 arms to attach to him, and we're gonna do that. But first I have to finish them. All right, the first arm is done, and these are really interesting builds, but I'm going to add the little fingers. All right, now we just gotta add bro's arms on. All right, I finished the other arm, and we could attach it to this. Oh right, I still have to do this. We're going to add these to make sure the hoodie is a little more complete, and then we're gonna go to his back and make that look nice. And we're gonna attach that here, and then we're gonna make the hoodie really go all the way around, and it'll be a full wraparound. And there is our full embarrassment, who's looking suspiciously like Bing Bong. And in the movie, he became good friends with Sadness. They became best friends, and now they're both best friends in Lego form, which is cool. Because he's so adorable, I'm gonna give him a 10. And that's every Inside Out character built in Lego. Except for Nostalgia, she was in the movie for 2 seconds. She doesn't.
This is Stitch, and this is him as a fake Lego minifigure. And today I'm going to unbox, build, and blab about different Stitch minifigures that Lego will never make. I promise these will never be made by Lego. So get ready, because things are going to get anyways, Lego! Now recently the live-action Lilo and Stitch movie just came out, and I went to the movie theaters to go see it. And I loved it! The best scene by far is when, you know, he lands and it goes... Now I already own all the Lego Lilo and Stitch sets ever, and I've already unboxed a bunch of Stitch minifigures. So I hopped on my computer to order some more. Business, 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 numbers, and yes, good Stitch. All right, let's order. Who was that? All right, let's do it. All right, and they should be here. Wait, that was quick.
No. Do you see that? What? No. No. Well, this isn't good. Let's go downstairs. Awesome! Oh, and by the end of this video, we're going to unbag this gold Lilo and Stitch mystery bag. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't already, you need to hit that subscribe button, or you're gonna get bruh status. You don't want that, because if you do, this child gets it. Ugh. All right, and now we're gonna unbox our first Lilo and Stitch minifigure. And by the way, I'm pretty sure they're all going to be Stitch. So let's tear it open. I wonder who it's gonna be. Whoa, is that like a yellow Stitch? Let's build it. What is going on here? Is that a pineapple printed on him? What is that? No, seriously, what is it? All right, here's Stitch, and he is goofy. I mean, look at this guy. He's got like palm leaves printed all over him, and he's also got this really textured out arm, and he's orange, like my hair. He also comes with this cool purple flower. That's pretty neat. This minifigure is gonna get a solid 6 out of 10. I don't entirely get it, but I like it.
Hey, I have a joke for you.
Oh, what's the joke, Stitch?
Why did the experiment get a timeout?
I don't know why.
Because he was being a little Stitch.
You mean being a little son of a bitch? All right, we're gonna unbox our next minifigure. Hey, Walter, what are you doing there? All right, how about this one? Okay, and here is Stitch. Oh my goodness. Whoa, this one is a little more lore accurate. All right, let's dump him. Oh wow, and they already have the hands built in. That's important. All right, so we got this, and then we get it. He gets a microphone. What? This is pretty stitching cool. He has a little starfish on his legs. He also has a palm tree. He even has his microphone and all these little like SpongeBob backgroundy things. And he's got his belly. And I mostly like this one because it kind of looks like an actual real Stitch and not just a made up stitched together one. This looks like something Stitch would actually do to himself. All right, this minifigure gets a solid like 8 out of 10. I still kind of like it a lot, but it's not like the best ever.
Hey, that's not nice.
All right, Stitch, you go away. Oh, I'm still so excited to unbox the gold mystery bag, but we have to do another regular mystery bag. Whoa, is that purple Stitch? Yes, Stitch. Okay, so he gets a purple head, and he gets a purple leg, and does he have turtles printed on him? Wait a minute, no, those are red roses. This is like Beauty and the Beast Stitch. He literally has vines all around him, and he's purple, and he's got toes, and he comes with a red rose. That's so convenient. Look at you, you're so cute. You boop him on the nose. Yeah, you're gonna get boop. All right, this minifigure is pretty cool. I'm gonna give it a solid 9 out of 10. But out of boopability, he gets a 10 in boopability. All right, next figure. Oh! Hey, suck it up. All right, there he is, the big Stitch. This one's gonna be probably the most interesting one yet. I just have a feeling. I sense its aura. Oh wait, green? I think this is gonna be aura. Oh yeah, I was right. My aura sense was tingling. I sensed this one from 3 bags away. He's got green chameleon-like leg, and he's got, is that Tinkerbell? Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. It's literally Peter Pan. Wait a minute. Okay, so look at this. In his ear, see that? A little tiny one. And then he also has Wendy. Then he also has Peter Pan. And he's got literally the whole map to Neverland. That's so cool. And his boopability? 10! Ladies and gents, I think we have our first 10 out of 10 Lego minifigure. Oh wait, and I almost forgot. He literally comes with a knife, like Peter Pan. Oh no. You know what's worse than Stitch with a knife? Stitch with a gun. But we'll save that for later. Get out of here, Stitch. And he's flying, like Peter Pan. All right, time for our next Stitch. Yeah, it's gonna be you. All right, we're unspilling the beans. Whoa, is that like woman Stitch? All right, so we can connect the torso, and we'll connect the head, and we'll even connect the body. Whoa, what is this piece? It's like a Ninjago scepter, but for Stitch. I've legitimately never seen a Stitch like this before. It's like light blue Stitch with like the power of the gods. The details are pretty lame on this one too. Look at that. There's like nothing going for it other than a very boopable nose. Boop. Comment boop if you boop your Stitch's noses, or if you own any Lego Stitches. All right, this one gets a solid like 4 out of 10, kind of lame. All right, we still have the gold one, but we're going for another Lilo and Stitch figure, and we still have quite a few before we get to the big gold one. So if you haven't already, subscribe, because if you're not, you're a loser. Not really, but you might be a little bit of one, honestly. We're so close to 150,000, and we just need your help. All right, let's open this boy. Oh, shoot, that's a color. What is this? Yo, this is like a Grandma Stitch, but Grandma Stitch like comes with a giant gold sword. Look at Grandma Stitch. It has literally floral patterns all around him. It's in this dark blue and hot pink, which is an interesting color choice. But here's the big question I want to know. Why do some Stitch have 3 toes and some Stitch have 4? What did they do to the other toe? Why does this one have 4? Did he have like an ingrown toe? Does this one like just have a dew claw? Is it like on the side? See, this one has 3, this one has 3, this one has 4, this one has 3, and this one has 3. So currently the Stitch toe count, these 2 have 4 toes, and these 4 have 3 toes. Now we're gonna have to like do a counter. So bet which one you think we're gonna have more of by the end of this video. Anyway, let's open this next one up. How many toes is he gonna have? This is what I wanna know. We got like polka dot plaid banana Stitch. What is this? And he has 3 toes. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what this is. Is this spaghetti Stitch?
I think this is spaghetti Stitch. Look, you got like the tomato sauce, and then there's like leaves, and I think that's spaghetti back there, or blonde hair. And there's tomato sauce, I think. And he's got a tomato nose. Okay, I'm going with this is spaghetti Stitch. I don't know what the red lines are for. Okay, so there's still one thing I don't get about this Stitch. Why does it have a bone? Did he like rip that out of somebody's back? Punch buggy. Oh, my backbone. Ugh. Oh, no, wait, he actually got his backbone. All right, we're putting you with the three-toed Stitches. All right, we're currently 5-2. All right, and the next minifigure is gonna be from this mystery bag, and we're getting ever so close to the gold mystery bag. So make sure to stay to the end for that, because that one's gonna be really freaking cool, probably. Although I don't know, the last few haven't been so cool. All right, let's open it up. Black one.
I call the black one.
All right, so we have a black Stitch. He's got a black torso, a black head, and he's got these golden eyes. What is going on? And he also has that scepter, and most importantly, he has 3 toes. That means our 3-toe army is going to reign supreme, or toe-preme. All right, this one is a little goofy because he has these really gold eyes. And he has gold toes, and he has a gold scepter with a gold snake or something. I don't even know. Yeah, this one's gonna get a solid 7 out of 10. But he's literally going to go with all the other 3-toed individual. All right, next minifigure is another Stitch, probably. All right, guys, this one's gonna be interesting, probably, but I bet it's gonna be, like, I sense the aura of this one, honestly. Like, my aura reading on this is a solid, like, I think it's like an 8 or 9 in aura points. It's Jungle Aura. Jungle Aura Stitch. We're gonna call this one Tarzan Stitch, cause he is, like, literally got leaves everywhere. He could literally blend in. See, guys, you could barely see him. So here is Jungle Stitch. He's got this whole pattern going on his back. You see that? Oh, that's aura. I literally don't know what aura even is. All right, how boopable is the nose? I'd say that's pretty boopable. 10 out of 10. Wait a minute. Do you guys see that? Do you see it? He has 4 toes. All right, we have 3 here and we have 6 here. So now you guys are falling behind, but we have 3 or 4 mystery bags. I just dumped the whole box. We still have 4 left and the mystery figure to determine which one has the most toe aura. Is toe aura a thing? I don't want to know the answer to that. Let's open this. Let's see. How many toes? How many toes? Uh-oh. It's 3 toes. Oh my gosh, this is so cool though. This is like, is that like Groot Stitch? It's literally Groot Stitch. He's literally a tree. And he comes with a paintbrush.
What?
I don't even know. There's like a design on his arm with like someone holding an umbrella. What is that? I can't even tell what that is. I think it's Jiminy Cricket, but it could be Mary Poppins. Tell me who you think it is down below. But I'm literally calling this Stitch Woody because he's literal wood. But he's also my favorite design, and he has 3 toes. And he has positive aura. And it goes with the 3-toe gang. We're up to 7. Anyways, the 4-toe gang can still make a comeback. We still have 5 minifigures to go. And it looks like the next one just dropped out of the box. All right, this one I am skeptical of. We'll see if it's good or not. Pink? Ew, pink's a girl color. See, I knew it. Okay, pink Stitch with its boopable nose. Ugh, that was tough. Got a necklace, it's got blue flower, and it's got like leaves. What? And it's got red eyes, a boopable nose. Yeah, this minifigure gets a solid like 4. Yeah, 4. You heard me. It has 3 toes. It's gonna make it impossible for our guys to come back. They need to get literally everyone else has to get a 4-toe minifigure, or otherwise we're cooked. So go with the 3 toes. You ruined the competition, maybe. There's still one more chance. All right, we have these 3, and this bag could determine if the 3 toes are the ultimate victors, but then we still need to see the gold mystery bag. So, but we still are gonna find that out. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, well, we're gonna build, whoa, look at this. Whoa, okay, that's so cool. It's like a pink blue split minifigure. Is that writing in the ear? And it says make blue in both of them. That's weird. All right, so here's the big reveal. Ready? 3, 2, 1. No, it's 3 toes. The 4s didn't even have a chance.
Oh, this is so sad. And the minifigure itself is pretty cool though. So I'm not that sad about it. Look at the back of him. It's literally like, I don't even know what that is. I give up. But he's really cool. But guys, we're only 2 Lilo and Stitch bags away from the gold mystery bag. And honestly, I can't wait. So we're just gonna open the last 2 together. Get it? Together. Okay. Well, we're gonna open this one and we're going to open this one. Okay. So this one right here, it's like a little mermaid. What is that? It's like ornate Stitch. This one has 4 toes. What the heck? And it literally has like a girl praying or something. What is that? I don't even know. And then what's this one? This one comes with an apple. Wait, I don't even know which accessory came with which. I think this one came with the apple. I feel like this one belongs with an apple. Even if it doesn't, it belongs with it. All right, and then this one is like it literally has like a lamp on his belly button and his accessory is a lamp. It's Aladdin Stitch. That's literally what this is. All right, so this one is a little interesting. It's got like a little lamp on his belly and even some of these little lamps on his legs. You see that? And he's even got one on his head, which is a little funny, but it's weird that they didn't give him like a gold lamp to actually hold, but it's pretty cool. I give it like a 7 out of 10. This is like Sleeping Beauty Stitch or something. It comes with the apple and it comes with Stitch and flowers and everything, but it has 4 toes. Guys, I was able to do the unthinkable and unify the 3 and 4 toed Stitches all just for the gold mystery minifigure. I'm telling you, this is gonna be the one. This one's gonna determine who has cool toes and who does not. And if it has 4 toes, the 4 toe people win. And if it has 3, the 3 win. But first, before we do that, I want you to hit the like button right now on this video. I'm giving you the count of 3. 3, 2. All right, let's open this up. Thank you for hitting that, by the way. That's very nice of you. What? How many does he have? How many toes? He has 4 toes.
Yes! Yeah! 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 Suck it, 3 toes. You get no toes. No toes. No toes. You get 4 toes. You get your turk to death.
Wait a minute. This was the gold mystery figure? This is literally just a normal Stitch. Wait a minute. What is that?
Experiment 626. This is my army of 100 Stitches. And they all have 4 toes.
Alright, well you guys gotta subscribe to see what we do with all 100 of these 4-toed Stitches. But yeah, that's about it. Anyways, God bless and stay awesome.